morning guys, it is Saturday and I sound like, I don't know, I'm really hoarse. This happens every time I go out. I don't know why, but it seems to be that cold that I've been kind of struggling with just kind of flourishes whenever I have to go out and do something a little bit bigger. And yesterday I had my migraine stuffs, and it's not a choice. I can't just stay home. I needed it really badly. Also, my migraine hasn't gone down yet. It's actually a little bit worse, and it's usually that what happens whenever I do my Botox treatment or any kind of treatment. The couple of days after, 1 to 2 days after, I usually have a much worse migraine before everything settles. And with the Botox, that is actually how it works. They put in 31 points in my neck, my forehead, and my hair, what's it called? The edges of my hair, anyhow. And it takes a couple of days for it to kind of seep into the skin properly and to kind of work on your nerve endings, because that is how they work. So it's gonna take a couple of days before I am okay. It is around 10:30, I think. Yeah, 20 to 11 to be exact. I slept in today. I woke up at like 5 to 8. I woke up a couple of times, but I think 5 to 8 was when I kind of, okay, I'm gonna get out of bed. And then I picked up my mobile phone and just I kind of scrolled on Twitter for like 20 minutes. You know, shouldn't do that because it's not comfortable in bed. Can just as well do it here in the sofa, so I should have just gone up. Anyhow, I spent my morning playing on my iPad and then actually doing some stitches. And now it's ready to, now I need to get started. I was sitting there thinking when I was doing the stitches that it's so easy on a Saturday morning, just go through next YouTube, because it's YouTube I watch in the morning. While on work days I have that, I go up at 5, I need to be going to my office and start working at 7. So then I only have those 2 hours. So basically when it was about 2 hours, I'm like, okay, why not put it as a rule? I'm not only allowed to sit here for 2 hours and do this, and now I can start my day. So yeah, that is what I'm going to do. I am going to start off by cleaning off my bathroom, and I am not going to give you a before because it looks terrible and I'm embarrassed, and some things you don't put up on the internet, but I'm gonna show you the after. It's so many parts in it, but it feels so good to get a small little part that's been bothering me clean, and I'm gonna try to do that every day. Or at least every weekend. I'm gonna take those bigger things that probably won't take me more than an hour and a half to do, but I still need to get done. So I'm gonna put on some music, and then I am probably gonna put it in my ears so Christopher doesn't have to hear it, and I'm gonna go in and go ham on the bathroom counter. So basically we clean the floors, the toilets, everything on a weekly basis. Christopher cleans everything on a weekly basis. We're not gonna lie here, but we have a counter in the bathroom that we just stack stuff on, and we haven't really taken care of it as we should do. So today I'm gonna take care of that. I'm going to move as much as possible from that counter. It's not supposed to be there. I'm also gonna dust in there because we don't really have done that much lately. So those are the things that is going to get done in the bathroom. And when I'm done with that, if I have the energy, I am actually going to bleach my hair because it really needs it. Maybe color it. this is all depends on energy levels. With this migraine, I really don't know what kind of energy levels I have. So bleach it, maybe color it, and if I bleach it, probably if I bleach it, I'm gonna need to color it, and when I color it, I'm gonna do a deep conditioner on my hair, because it really needs that too. So yeah, that's the plan for today, and then we'll see where we're gonna go from there. I also want to edit 3 videos, so yesterday's video, the day before that, and the day before that. If I can get them edited and out, then I have I'm back on track. But yeah, good morning guys, I hope you have an awesome day. Before I leave, and very quickly because my camera battery is running out. First question, living in Sweden, do you suffer from seasonal affective disorder, and how big of a problem is it in Sweden? I do not know how big of a problem it is, but that is mostly because Swedes don't talk about emotions, really, honestly, at all. I'm a very different Swede. Very different, but I have been suffering from SAD since I was a little child. However, the last couple of years I have not had as big problems because I have been traveling to sunny and warm places with Christopher, and that has helped immensely. This year, however, we're not traveling, so I've been feeling the SADs. However, to alleviate it, I have tried to figure out things that are fun to do, like gaming and stitching, and trying to concentrate on letting my non-work life be things that are fun. And also I have added D vitamin to my food so that I can feel a little bit better, because that also helps with SAD. So yeah, that was question number 1. Question number 2 kind of is a segue into, because it is, if you could live any part of the world, where would you live? Right now I'm still looking at Florida, even though the whole political environment and everything makes me confused and a little bit sad and a little bit everything. I'm still looking into moving to Florida, because I really enjoy the heat and the warmth, and for the past 3 years me and Christopher have been celebrating November or December in November or December in Florida, and it's been warm and sunny and I really enjoy it. Also, it's easy for me to find food, because American food is similar to what we eat at home, and what it is kind of tolerant to my allergies, except for the gluten and the mayo, but you can work around that. Many other sunny warm places have food that I just can't eat. Go to like Thailand or similar places, it would be really hard for me to find food, because they have what I'm allergic to in most foods. In Spain and in Greece, yes, it would be easier to get the food. However, because of social anxiety and cultural differences, I can stay there for a week, but I don't think I would be able to live there. I think I would be able to live in the US, even though, you know, political everything is making me a little bit hesitant. It's still a place I might want to live. So yeah, that's the place. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go and empty out this memory card, change the battery, and get going on the cleaning. So I'll be right back. So I did end up showing you some of my cleaning. I found an angle where you can see all the mess, just a little bit of the mess. So I clean off the bench. This is how my bathroom looks, by the way. You rarely see it, and definitely not from this angle, and in this video you're gonna see it from this angle quite a lot. So yeah, I put you up on my sink, and I started just moving around stuff. I already had moved about half of the things that were on the counter, so yeah, it was a mountain of stuff, and I really needed it to be completely empty. So I kind of just removing everything. There's a lot of empty toilet paper rolls because we do have the garbage standing on the counter. And I usually just throw it at the garbage bin, and I'm really bad at hitting that bin, you know. It's a really bad thing. Then I'm coming in with our vacuum and just vacuum everything. Oh, this vacuum. I've had it for over 10 years now, and it's on its last ends, so soon we'll have a new one. Yay! And to finish it off, I am spraying down the counter with dishwashing liquid. Here's the thing. In Sweden we have a brand called Yes. I don't know if that brand is somewhere in other countries, but it is for doing your dishes with, like Dawn or anything like that. But they have like 2 different kinds, like the original one, and then they have some kind of platinum version. And the platinum one is super good at removing scale. And we have a huge problem with scale in our bathroom because we have very hard water here. So we have a lot of scale everywhere, and just using the dishwasher liquid is 10 tons better than actual chemicals that are supposed to be used for it. And also those kind of chemicals usually smell quite extensively, and it doesn't. This yes, it smells pretty nice actually. So I use that to clean off everything, and then I just went over kind of the surfaces of the washing machine as far as I could go. We really need to move out our dishwasher and our dryer to clean both behind it and on top of them, but I just took the outer edges, and then I kind of dried off everything that has been on that counter before, like my little jewelry tray, which I don't use for jewelry, so I don't know why I have it standing there, but well, it stands there. And my little mirror that I mainly use to look at the back of my neck, you know, when I do, sometimes when I dye and stuff like that, but not this time, not when I dyed this time. So well, after I finished this off, I directly went into dyeing, and first we're going to bleach, and I'm using Blonde by Schwarzkopf here, and it is actually a bleach, and it does do like up to 8 times coal lightening. I have been using a L'Oreal Blonde de Mise Extreme Blonde for I don't know how many years. Well, basically since I started doing pink hair, so almost 10 years, and they just recently removed it. They don't have it anymore. And I tried another one of their Blonde de Mise, and those are not bleach. Like the Extreme Platinum Blonde was a bleach. The other ones are just lighteners, and they smell terribly, and they burnt my hair. However, this is actually proper bleach. I was a little bit afraid in the beginning because it's like 3 different, 1 liquid and a powder, and 2 liquids and a powder. I didn't know if it would be like bleach, but it's actually bleach. You can smell that it is just bleach in a good mix, and it worked out really good. Here's a fun thing. My hair, as you see, the ends of my hair here, it becomes green, and the reason for that is because I had that I tried to go lavender and it didn't go well the last time I dyed my hair, and then I just did pink on top of that, and the pink kind of removes super easily, but the blue tone, because I used a kind of bluish green tone, that sticked a little while. I was a little bit worried when I was finished putting all the bleach in that it wouldn't turn yellow, that it would stay green, but it did turn yellow. And usually, like, I don't bleach
so that I become white, I bleach until I go yellow. And you usually just go yellow. If you are yellow, you want to use a toner if you want to go like platinum blonde or something. And then I just use plastic saran wrap, is proper what's it called, on my head to keep in the heat. I waited for like 35 to 40 minutes based on the packaging, and then I just rinsed it. The way I rinse is I actually also use a little bit of shampoo to clean off the last of the bleach, so that I'm pretty sure that I don't have any kind of bleach in my hair anymore. Sometimes it can be hard to kind of just rinse out bleach. And here's my yellow hair, and it turned very yellow. If I wanted to be platinum blonde, I would have used a kind of ash blonde toner, and I would either be ash blonde or platinum. But I am going pink again, so I'm adding the pink. Usually I don't bleach my whole hair. I just bleach the roots. But my hair is pretty short, and the last time I bleached it, I did that with this strange solution, and it just didn't work the way it was supposed to, so I actually did need to lighten up most of my hair. And then I'm just adding the color into my hair. This is Directions, and it is the cerise colorway, and I as I did with the bleach, I poured it into my little black plastic bowl, and then I'm using a brush to kind of brush it into my hair. It's much easier to get an even layer of color by using the brush, but without glasses, like I have negative 4.5 on my glasses, so if I miss a place here and there, it's just probably because I can't see it. But that's okay. I also use a little bit of shampoo on my hair when I rinse it out. I let it sit for like 30 minutes to an hour. Then I rinse it. Then I use shampoo to remove as much as possible of the dye. And then I use, this is the kind of solution that came with the bleach, the conditioner that came with the bleach. And then while I'm waiting for the conditioner to really seep into my hair, I am scrubbing out my bathtub, which is full of scale, and that is why it turns pink. So then you just scrub it with that same dishwasher solution, this washing solution, and remove the scale. And then I wash the conditioner out, and I am done. By the way, I have a really beautiful resting bitch face, don't I?
We're done, hair and all. It actually got more potent this time. I think it's because I don't have that blue-purple tone in the background or in the bottom of the hair. So it's very neon pink. I'm pretty happy about it. Yeah, I'm pretty happy about it. I also put some nail polish on. To kind of match my hair a little bit. Well, the nail polish I had on was crumbling, so I really needed to remake my nails. This time I used, let's see, hopefully I won't ruin it. I've been very shaky today, it's a migraine thing. So I already have gotten a couple of hiccups when fixing my polish. It doesn't show that much, but yeah. So I use the Fuchsia is Bright, which is a super pink, and this is the only one on my Essie that is starting to get a little bit clumpy. So I'm gonna look into buying one of those kind of droppers that you can drop into the polish to make it a little bit more smoother, because this is starting to dry out. I have none of my other Essie polishes have done that. I really like them. I think I had this for like 4 or 5 years, so I'm not surprised. And then I had topped it off with Let's Party. So this is this red kind of glitter, but I noticed the time that I put it on just this 2 layers, it has a kind of a pinkish undertone because the kind of lacquer in it isn't completely red, so it has a pinkish undertone. So just by itself it has a little bit of a pink in it. I have been using it with Party on the Rooftop, I think, which is the really dark red, and that makes it very Christmassy. But because it has that little pink undertone, I thought I wanted to try it on some pink polish, and it actually gets pretty dark pink. It makes this pink slightly darker, which is what I wanted. I think this pink is a little bit too pink for me. So I really like that, and then it has all that glitter, so I really like that. I really like my nails. So yeah, a lot of done so far, and it's not even 2 o'clock. I'm feeling pretty proud of myself. I still have some things to do. I need to edit some videos, and then I need to mass make cards, because I haven't sent out any Christmas cards, and I guess the US one should have been sent out by December 1st, and I think the Swedish one's supposed to be sent out by December 16th. But I am going to just mass make Christmas cards, and I'm gonna send them out even if they arrive too late. So that's just that. I got this brilliant idea yesterday when I was trying to fall asleep, and I actually remember it this morning, so I am going to go in and see if I can make that. So I'm gonna take you with me. It's nice making these kind of clips things. We'll see how nice it's gonna be to edit. It's gonna take forever.
So, card making. These are letter size cards that I cut in half, and then I'm scoring them in half, and when I've scored all 36 of them, I take my Teflon bone folder and I just fold them and kind of burnish the edge with the Teflon bone folder, which makes really good card bases. Then I'm just taking a whole bunch of different cards, colored cards, and make little strips, both quarter strips and half-inch strips, and then I'm just place them on the back side of label paper. So this is just very cheap label paper that I'm not going to use for labels because I felt the paper was too thin, but they're awesome to do these kind of things with. So I'm just cutting them down, and then I just add all the strips to it to make the cards. I finished 2 of the cards that I've shown you I've been working on. So I made about 36, I think, card bases. And then I cut these Mary out. Or these are actually not finished. I'm gonna have Christmas underneath. So I'm gonna need to make little banners and stamp on the banners. And I'm not sure, but I think I'm gonna stamp on colored banners for the white cards and on white banners for the colored cards. And for the white, I probably will have black, or I will use like coordinating ink for the red or the blue. And then just, or I have white on those, and then I just have the coordinating inks with the cardstocks. I still have 6 of these up here that needs to be cut with a little R. The R is still the only thing I have left. It's not perfectly straight, but hey, it's handmade. It's handmade. After I've done kind of the first round of the cards, my back started hurting so bad. I'm not used to standing up, and my back has been bothering me. So I went and sat down for a little while, and a little while ended up being the rest of the evening. Well, I went up and I finished those 2 cards because I felt I wanted to have something sort of finished, and I recorded that piece. But most of the time I've just been playing Zelda because I got tired. Like, I have a pretty bad migraine today, so that is okay. And I did get a lot done. I got my bathroom cleaned, I got my hair dyed.
So that is good. I really like this because it's really pink today. There's no like, it looks like almost plastic. It almost looks like a wig. I think that is kind of fun. And yeah, for the past like hour or so, I think I sit and stitched, and I decided to do 365 days of stitching starting on January of the 1st. This is not a challenge that I'm in some kind of shape and form. If it exists, I never heard of it. I'm gonna make a little mini book to track it in. I am reworking my books a little bit, and because there are gonna be new challenges this year, we'll see if I'll make new books for those two. But I realized that cutting the edges on the books were pretty hard when they were super thick. So I think I'm gonna do them in like small batches instead and see if that is easier. I really need a better cutter. The one I bought was supposed to be super good and everything. It wasn't that super expensive, but it wasn't good at all. It didn't really do the job at all. There is one that can cut up to 400 pages, which I really want. However, it's a little bit more expensive, and paying that much money for something that I might just do for myself, I don't know if it's worth it, honestly. We'll see. I will have to think about it, but I'm gonna make the kind of idea of the book and stuff. I'm gonna let the idea sit with me a while, because I won't be able to do it until after Christmas anyhow, so I don't have to kind of rush into trying to figure out how to do it in InDesign and everything. I can do it bit by bit, so that's good. But yeah, we had meat for dinner, and that's been our evening. Kind of calm, kind of sweet, a lot of Zelda. I understand the game a lot better now, and this has been a theme. A lot of the games that I've been playing, I'm going back to them, and it's like, oh, I'm finding so much more. I understand them so much more, and it's like, yeah. When I started Zelda and Mario, for that sake, I started gaming them last time, I had chronic migraines. They weren't treated. The only treatment I had was like painkillers. So yeah, it wasn't strange that I didn't really was able everything, and now it's like everything is so clear. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. I didn't ever get to video editing, so I have to do that tomorrow. But I did do the bathroom, which was the important thing that was on the top of my list, and I did it. So I'm really happy. But I am going to head to bed, so I'll see you tomorrow. So good night, sleep tight, don't let the bedbugs bite. Bye! Editing Marika here. This is about a week after I recorded the 12th, the day Vlogmas 12, and I haven't been editing, or I haven't been vlogging at all for the past 5-6 days, because I have not been feeling okay. I have fever, I have the sniffles, and so on. I am not coughing in any kind of manner, so I'm pretty sure that this isn't COVID or anything. It's just a freaking cold. I've been having this cold for the past few months, or yeah, 1 or 2 months. It's just that for the past week I haven't really allowed myself to rest the way I should. I have worked, and well, I have been resting when I haven't been working, but I should probably have taken this week off completely and just relax and taking care of myself. I also am dealing with a whole bunch of things. A very dear person to me is going through some health issues that are very severe, and it is mentally very, very hard for me to deal with. So that kind of have locked myself off. Also, this whole cold thing is playing tricks on my mind because I'm so worried that I'm gonna be sick again. So having just a plain cold kind of builds up in my mind, like, oh, I'm never gonna be healthy again, and it's gonna go back to before the surgery, and I really don't want to be there. So I've had a really rough mental health week, so I haven't been vlogging, and I hope that is okay with you. I do want to vlog tomorrow though, because hopefully I will be feeling better, and if I'm feeling better towards the end of today, I am traveling tomorrow. So we'll see, we'll see. I'm actually feeling a lot better now. I've been resting all day, and I think that was what I needed. And now editing this video was a lot of fun. So you will be seeing me back hopefully December the 20th, me editing my December 19th video. So I'll see you the 20th. If you have any questions for me then, just hit them in the description down below, and I will answer them during the 19th. So hi guys, I'll see you.